Powerbricks back with another LEGO Megazord review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Marz Hero Megazord. And this Megazord consists of 5 Zords. We have the red Marz helicopter, the blue Marz driver, the green Marz driller, the yellow Marz tanker, and the pink Marz subber. So we're going to go over each one of these individually, and then we're going to get into the combination, so stick around. It's going to be good. So first up is Reds, and Reds is a very nice Zord. It came out quite how I liked it, just sort of with the red, blacks, yellows, red, blacks, oranges, and whites and grays. It came out really good, and I hope you guys like this design. So what we have here are just 5 Zords that are Marz machines. They don't do much. This spinner goes off, and this one does, or propeller I should say. I shouldn't say spinner, but the propeller, it flies around. Whoops, it flies around, guys, and it's pretty cool, and that's pretty much it. You guys be the judge. You let me know what you think. That's it for Red. So our next one is Blues, and his is a really nice little tanker driver car. It came out really interesting. I was hoping that you guys would really like it, and there's a little more to this one than the other one. They all have some kind of little gimmick, so that's pretty interesting. But besides that, let's get into the toy itself. We can move the turntable out the way, and we're gonna get into the toy. So here is the design of our Zord, and you guys be the judge of that. There's nothing to really go over here. You can twist that, but that's for transformation. But it does roll very nicely on 6 wheels. Let me get that focus going. Yeah, so it rolls nicely on 6 wheels, and it's a really fun little toy. It has this adjustable cannon piece here, so you can really shoot those cannons and adjust them to however you please. And it's just a really nice, sturdy build, and it came out good. I really do like this one. Inspiration. This came from a specific Lego set. I don't know if it was official or not, but it came out and it was like this big blue robot, and it had these 2 cars that look very similar like this kind of, but not exactly. They were yellow and blue. I just kind of used that design for this. This was the first Zord I initially made, and that's pretty much it. So let's get to the next. Our next Zord is the green driller, and it looks really nice. This is my favorite one just because I love drill tanks and they're just so cool. So this is greens, and you guys be the judge of how it looks. I tried to get the good depiction of a green drill tank Zord. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the design. We can move the turntable out of the way, and we can get into, whoops, the Zord. And I always hit that. That is a problem. I need to fix that, but who cares? Right now, you're here for the Zord. That's all that matters. So here it is, and it is, voila! Nice. So you can drill these things, and they rotate. That's pretty much it, and it rolls on 6 wheels. This is the green one, and you guys tell me what you think of the green. That's pretty much it for this. Now let's get into the next. Mellow Yellow, the Yellow Ranger Zord, the tanker. Now you guys let me know what you think about it. You be the judge. Here it is. It has treads. It has a sort of futuristic Marzy, sleekish design there. I love these treads. I recommend them from Tank at Nights. If you're building any tank Zord and you don't have rubber treads like me, these are the way to go. So I use these a lot, and boom, there's that. The only thing that you have really, and I should have even opened that because that's the gimmick, is this tank. I gotta really fidget my fingers in there to really get it to fit. You see, it's not focusing, but darn, it's so rough. It's so hard to push it, break my nail. I barely have any nails, so yeah, we're just gonna close it like that. And it's just like this, guys, and that is it. And you know, you open it up, you get there. Also a Tank at Nights piece. P.S. to any builder out there making Megazords, I highly recommend Tank at Night pieces because they have very cool little action bricks and cool little designs for Zords. So yeah, That is this, and we're going to the next. Here is Pinky Pink. And this is hers, the submarine. Now this one is really cool because it is 2 Zords in 1. And I totally forgot to show you that situation with Red about it being a double Zord. I will get back to that in a second. So we're just going to start with this. And here is Pink's. Let's get a good focus on it. This is Pink's right here. And her Zord came out really good. I like it. Now, articulation. You get 360 rotation for these on ratchet, and you also get that and rotatable cannons. Same here, ratchet. Gotta love them. Always invest in ratchets, guys, when you guys are buying Legos for Zords or whatever you're creating that's robotic. Always get ratchets. I highly recommend them. They work very well and give you a sturdy, good build. So there's that little section here, and this does unplug, and it's another little sub. It's not the biggest, but it is a sub, and they travel together and they do sub stuff, so that's always a plus. And there is Pink's. You guys be the judge and let me know, what do you guys think? Let's go to the next. Here is Rojo here, and I'm going to show you the alternate modes. So you're going to unplug that and unplug this, and here you have a little weird helicopter chopper thingy floating around, and you have this little sled thing with cannons. That's sort of the plus. Sorry for the shaky camera, but that's that. And this is it, the little. So now you know. Now let's get on to the Zord combo, and since it already pertains in being this, just like this, red is done. So we can go to the next Zord. Next one that we have for transformation is blues. So in order to get this one transformed, you're just going to flip that up. Like that. Get this. Pull it off. Put that up. Plug it in. Actually, this is supposed to be out. So then, boom. There is your blue leg. Neighborhood green. And the way to transform this guy is similar to blues, but a lot different. So first you're going to fold that down. Then you're going to take this piece here, this green piece. I'm going to just get it off of there like that. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand this up and rotate it this way. So when I do that, this piece here tabs, let me get a good focus on it. This piece tabs into there, and then this will tab into here, like so. If I could get it lined up pretty well, it's supposed to tab and hold the leg, but it's not right, like that. That's why it won't work. Okay, I'm trying to get it to tab. It usually works, but I'm looking through a camera, so my hand-to-eye coordination is not correct. So I will just look off camera. There we go. Bam. As soon as I looked off camera, there is your other leg, and it's time for the next. It's yellow, and to do yellow, you're just going to take this off and sort of get that all the way in there. Fold that down. Bam. Now you come to the giant tank and you pull that off. And once you do that, this should pull off on its own. Not with everything else, but it should be able to pull off just that. And now it's broken up into its pieces, and you're going to see what happens, because right now this folds out, becomes an arm, as does this one. They fold out, become arms. Boom, boom. And this becomes something else. You will see very soon. It's Pinks. And for Pinks, what we're going to do first is rotate, pull that down, pull this out, Same thing with the other side. And boom. There is your body of the Zord. So now it is time to merge them. So let's get into that right now. This works is we're going to plug green into there, and blue is going to go into here. Once you plug them in, you have your set of legs. And now we can get on to the rest of the Zord. Is we're going to come to yellow and red as I bring them into frame. And we're going to start sandwiching everything together. So, starting off with yellow, this goes on top of there. If I can find the hole. Boom. Like so. Then we are going to come to red. And this entire piece is a head. So, he's very tall. And now you cannot see it, but he just plugged on top. So now we're going to come to this here. The piece of red that you guys thought was useless. I'm just kidding. So we're just going to put it down like this. Bam. Chest plate. Then we're going to come to the back, which is this here. And this is sort of like the backpack of the Zord. Like that. Then we're going to roll him backwards and get some camera space. Alrighty, so here's a little more camera space. He's still a little bit too tall for it, but here's sort of the whole rundown of the robot. He comes with cool little accessories, and he has Gatling gun hands, so that's always a plus. One is Gatling and one is laser. So articulation is 360-degree rotation there. Same arm, the same thing. The leg, now that is a little different. We have a bend there, and if I can get it right, without pulling the entire Zord apart, which would be a huge disaster. I mean, a huge disaster in my book. It almost just happened, so I'm firmly pressing this guy right back together. And we're not gonna make sure. We're going to make sure he doesn't fall. Just kidding. Beetlejuice impression. So we're going to make sure that he does not fall alongside this camera. He's so large, I just cannot even fit in the space. Let's just get a good look at him, guys. So that's pretty much the it for this dude right now. Now his accessories are what are the best part about it. So he has this giant fan blade or propeller blade, and that is just a wind blower. That's one thing he can do. He can also wield a shield here. By plugging that in his hand, he does fit very well with the shield, and it does look quite nice in the hand. This Zord is just huge, man. It's really, whoa. Camera's falling, guys, you see the problems that I go through, so let's take a break. Is the entire Zord at his maximum height. It is very huge, very articulated. His waist is articulated. If you haven't seen my camera, tripod just broke, which really sucks because it's not that new. I can't even turn him all the way around because of that propeller in his hand. But if we put his arms down, we can get some rotation. So my tripod just broke. It was kind of wonky in the beginning stage anyway, so I'm going to get a new one soon. And that's pretty much it, guys. And I also wanted to tell you I have a little special treat. So just keep looking at this guy. It's a little shaky. Sorry, guys. Using my hands. The white jet. Now, this is the white jet or shuttle, whatever the heck you want to call it. It combines with this, okay? And they have another mode. I won't be going over this right now until I get my new camera, which will be very fast. So just expect that. Here's a little closer look at the Zord in his face right there with the blue eyes. This is Powerbrick signing off. Peace.